Hey scholars, it's Mrs. Jasnica, and we're back with another Draw With Me challenge. Today, we're going to be drawing 2 butterflies together. What you'll need for this project is a pencil with an eraser, a paper, and at the end of the lesson, you'll need something to color with, like markers, crayons, or colored pencils. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be drawing 2 butterflies, and I've decided that I am going to base them on real butterflies, but if you want to, you can make them look however you want. The first butterfly we're going to draw together is going to be called a Monarch Butterfly. These are pretty common, and they're really beautiful looking. They're usually orange, black, and white. The other butterfly we're going to draw is a very, very rare species of endangered butterfly that's called a Palos Verdes blue butterfly. Palos Verdes means green stick. They're from California. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So normally we find the middle of the paper so that we can draw right in the middle. But because we're going to be drawing 2 different butterflies, I'm going to put one on this side and one on this side. So I'm going to start on the right hand side of my paper, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the body of the butterfly. So this butterfly, the Monarch Butterfly, is going to be facing sideways. So we're only going to see 2 of its wings, and then its body is facing that way. So just like the bee that we did last week, a butterfly also has 3 parts. It has the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. So we're going to draw 3 parts. Let's start with the abdomen, which is just going to be an oval shape like this. And see, I'm keeping everything on this side of the paper. I'm not drawing too big. You can see how big this is compared to my finger. And now I'm going to draw the middle part, which is called the thorax. You can draw it like an oval shape. So this looks like a really long oval shape, and this is like a normal oval shape. You can make it bigger or smaller, it's up to you. And then finally we're going to draw the head. So you can either draw another circle, or you can do like a sideways U shape. So I'm just gonna make a little U shape. So that's gonna be the 3 parts of my butterfly. Now, of course, we have to draw the wings. And butterflies actually have 4 wings. So they have 2 sets of wings. The top part is called the forearm, or the forewing, and the bottom part, I think it's called, now I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up, and I'll show you a picture, of course. Now, from the middle part, so the thorax, I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna draw kind of like a curved line. So I'm gonna go from here, and I'm gonna make a curved line like this. So see how it's coming up. Now I'm gonna make the other part, and then we'll connect it. So right in the middle here, between the thorax and the abdomen, I'm gonna draw a straight line. So a straight line like this. So this is the top part of the wing, and here's right in the middle where it separates the top wing from the bottom. And I'm going to make a line that connects from here to here. You can make it curved, you can make it straight. It's up to you. I am going to make it curve a little like this. And then I'm going to make it come in a little and come back down. If you want to just make a curved line going from here to here, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be this specific. So I'm going to go down and then go in. So see, a bump, and then it comes in a little, and then it goes out. But if you just want to make it look like this, you can do that too. There's nothing wrong with making it look like that. There we go. Okay, so here we have the forewing. Oh, I remember the name of the other one now. It's called a hind wing. Now, I'm sure you guys already knew that because I showed you a picture. Okay, now let's do the other wing. So this is the hind wing here in the back. We're gonna kind of make it look like a teardrop. So it's gonna be, this is gonna be the pointy part, and then it's gonna come out and make a round area here. So from here somewhere, we're just gonna go like this until we hit the thorax. So this bottom part of the butterfly. So I'm gonna start right here, and I'm going to curve like this, and I'm gonna keep curving until I come back to this end of the butterfly. So let me go like this. Ta-da! So it actually kind of looks like a C shape or a U shape. And now we have kind of the outline of our butterfly. Let's add the details now. I'm gonna add the antenna coming out. So I'm just gonna make a curved line, kind of looks like a sad face. And then I'm gonna make another curved line. So it's just 2 curved lines. You can make them straight if you want to. Now, I just thought, since we're seeing this butterfly sideways, we could always put the other set of wings behind. This is a detail you do not have to add if you don't want to, but it's always nice to try challenging things. So right around here somewhere, I'm just gonna draw another wing. So I'm gonna make it look kind of like this one, but over here. So I've made a curved line, and now I'm gonna go down and in. So it went like this, kind of like a little curve. And then I went back behind the other wing. So this is the wing that's behind this one. And you can also do it for this one. So I'm just gonna go like this and make a bump. There we go. So now it looks like 2 sets of wings. We can see the ones in the front and the ones that are being covered in the back. Now, because this is a monarch butterfly, or at least for me, it's going to be a monarch butterfly, I'm gonna draw the patterns on the wings. Now remember, you can draw these patterns and still color the butterfly any color you want, because this is art and you don't have to make it look just like mine. In fact, if you wanna draw hearts on the wings, or you wanna make a different design, feel free. So I'm gonna go ahead and make kind of like an outline inside. So I'm just tracing the same shape, but smaller. So I'm gonna go like this, and I'm just gonna curve in, and I'm gonna come back. Okay, so this part here is gonna be black for me because I'm making a monarch butterfly, and the part on the inside is going to be orange. Now I'm gonna do another outline here. I'm just gonna go from here to here with a curved line. So like this. Now I'm gonna draw the veins of the wings. So I'm going to just make some lines inside, and then those will be black, and the inside of the spaces will be orange. You'll see when I'm done, but I'm sure I've showed you a few pictures. All right, so I'm going to make a big U shape, kind of looks like an oval here. And then I'm just gonna put lines coming out. So they can be straight or curved, it's up to you. I'm just making lines like this. Now, if these designs are too difficult for you, remember, you do not have to make it look just like this. In fact, you can make it look however you want on the inside. I'm gonna do another kind of U shape or an oval over here, like this. And then I'm just gonna put lines coming out. Now, of course, their veins don't look just like this, but because I'm trying to make it simple, I'm just putting the lines wherever. Ta-da! And of course, when I outline, I can always fix any mistakes that I have, or if you want to change the way they look now, you can do that now. So if this butterfly was too difficult for you, I'm going to show you a very quick way to make an easier butterfly For those of you who already know how to make this butterfly, you can practice doing the same one on the back, or you can practice this easy way of making a butterfly. So I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. I'm going to make the 3 parts of the butterfly body like this. So 2 circles or 2 ovals, and then a really long oval. And now the butterfly wings, we want to make it look like 2 parts. And one of the bumps is usually bigger than the other one, but to make it as easy as possible, we're just going to make it look like a letter B. Like B as in boy. So from this part in the middle, which is called the thorax, I'm going to make the top part of the B. And then I'm going to make the bottom part and then connect it. So see, it kind of looks like the letter B, like that. And in fact, a lot of people do draw their butterflies like this, where they just make a letter B and then a flipped letter B, and then they put 2 little parts coming out like this. So that's the antenna. And you can do that if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do want to make this a little harder so that we can learn how to draw a butterfly that looks more realistic. Okay, so you can also make your butterfly have a heart shape. So this looks a lot like a heart. So if you wanted to make one of your wings look like a heart, like this, you could. So see, if I flip this, definitely looks like a heart, right? Okay, now I'm going to turn the paper around. Oh, let me add the antenna real quick. Boop, there we go. I'm going to turn the paper around and we're going to do the Palos Verdes blue. So this is a really, really rare butterfly. Usually butterflies are common colored, like red or orange or yellow or white, but blue butterflies are very, very rare. So even though it's called a Palos Verdes blue, which literally means green stick blue, it is a blue butterfly. Sometimes it's like a dusty color or gray, but it is blue. So we're going to start with the middle, and this butterfly is going to be showing both sets of wings because we have quite a bit of space here. So if you don't have a lot of space, you're going to draw your butterfly a little smaller than me. I love to fill the paper though, so I try to make it as big as I can. And if your wings come off the paper, that's okay. So I'm going to make the 3 parts of the body. I'm going to start with the bottom part. So to do this, I'm just going to make an oval shape like that. So we're making a long oval shape. And because the Palos Verdes blue is a little chunkier than Monarch Butterfly, I'm going to make the thorax much bigger. So it's going to look like a circle, and it's going to be pretty wide, like that. The Palos Verdes blue is actually like really fluffy. I'm sure I've showed you a couple of pictures, and I'm probably showing you one right now. I'm going to put a little upside down U shape at the top, which is going to be the head, like this. And if you want to add the eyes, you can. Boop. I just made 2 little ovals. All right, now let's draw the wings. So it's gonna have wings on both sides. And like I said, it has 2 on the top and then 2 on the bottom. So 2 pairs of wings, which makes 4. I'm going to start from the thorax, and I'm going to go out this way and then out this way. You can do whichever side you want first. So since I have a butterfly on this side, I'm going to make this side first. So I've just made a curved line coming out. You can make it go higher if you want. It's up to you. And just like I say, every time we do a Draw With Me challenge, if you're drawing really dark and you can see your eraser lines, you want to draw a little lighter. Okay, now I'm going to do the one on this side. There we go. It looks like 2 big arms or something. So here are the two parts at the top. And now I want to make the bottom part. So it's going to be coming out of the middle here. And it's going to go straight out, just like we did for the other butterfly. So you can do anywhere around here, a straight line coming out. And a straight line coming out. I made this one a little bit too high. Let me make it go a little straighter, like this. There we go. And now you notice these lines are a little shorter than the ones at the top. We're going to connect it with a curved line. So I'm just gonna go here and then curve in, and then here and curve in. So I'm gonna start on this side and I'm going to curve down until I get to here. So curved line. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to go from here, I'm gonna curve down, and then I'm gonna go all the way to here with my curved line. And try to make the wings look symmetrical. That means that they both look the same size and that the curve is around the same. Because we want it to look equal on both sides. It would be weird if our butterfly had one humongous wing and then one tiny one. Okay, now we're going to do the bottom, the hind wings. And to do that, we're just gonna make a curved line coming from here. It's gonna go loop this way and then back to this part of the butterfly. So somewhere on the abdomen. So let's start from right around here, anywhere here. And we're going to make a curved line and then come back up. So see, this looks like a U shape. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. We're just making this weird sideways U shape. You can also say it looks like the letter C. And we're gonna curve and come back up. Now this wing looks a little wider, but it's not big enough for me to notice that it's wrong, so I'm going to leave it like that for now. And this is our butterfly that we can see both sets of wings. We need to make the antenna. This time I'll make straight antenna so you can see the difference, because the other butterfly we made them look a little bit curved. So this one I'm just gonna make two antenna that go straight out like this. There we go. You can put a little circle at the end if you want. It's up to you. Now, if you've ever wondered what a butterfly eats, they're usually next to puddles of water or anything that's liquid because they usually drink sap and nectar. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that butterflies didn't eat like hard food. They actually only have a liquid diet. Okay, now for this butterfly, the Palos Verdes, this one doesn't have like the beautiful designs that the Monarch Butterfly has, but it does have veins on its wings. So if you want to draw little veins like you would on a leaf, you can do that now. I'm just gonna put a straight line like this, or not really straight, I guess it's a little bit curved. And then I'm just gonna make lines coming out, kind of like a leaf. And if you want to make more veins, you can. I'm gonna do one on this side. And then I'm just gonna make lines coming out. Like that. And now I'm going to do that down here, but I'm just gonna make straight lines. So I'm gonna make a line coming out. And again, this could be any type of butterfly you want. You don't have to color it blue. It doesn't have to be an endangered species of butterfly. And you can put any designs you want. You could put stars on your butterfly. You can put hearts on your butterfly. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be a real butterfly. All right, now we have both of our butterflies. I'm gonna add a couple of details. Like I said, these butterflies drink nectar and sap. So they're usually found on flowers or on trees. So I'm going to put kind of like branches or leaves behind them so that they look like they're in the environment they're supposed to be in. So let's draw kind of like a stick going this way. It's gonna go behind the butterfly and then up. So I'm just gonna make a kind of wobbly line going from behind the butterfly. And then you know what? I'll have another stick coming out this way. Your stick does not have to look like mine. And then it's gonna go this way. Now remember, you can just make it a regular stick. It does not have to look all weird like mine does. There we go. So now it looks like it's on the stick. And if you want to add, I don't know, some kind of leaf or something, you can add leaves to it. You can add, I don't know, a leaf over here, sad face, happy face. That's how I make my leaves. They look like a sad face and a happy face. And you can put those all over the stick, or if you have something else, that's fine too. And now I'm going to make kind of like a leaf or some kind of green thing that's just going to be folded over here. So I'm going to go like this and like this. And I guess you won't see the rest of it, but maybe it'll go this way. It's up to you. I'll make it go down this way. There we go. And now if you want to draw the legs of the butterfly, you can, or you don't have to. I'm just gonna put a little line coming out from here and a little line coming out from here. Done. I don't want to make it too difficult, so I just put lines. All right, now, if you want to add any final details, you can, but if not, we're gonna go ahead and start outlining and coloring in our butterflies now. All right, scholars, so here is my finished artwork. Here is the Palos Verdes blue butterfly, and here is the Monarch butterfly. I added a few extra details when I was coloring. I felt like the background needed a few more leaves or something in the background, so I added a couple more. And then I only left a little bit of white here and here. All right, now it's time for me to see what you guys were working on.